Hey everyone, Gaming ADI here. Welcome back to Icarus, where last time we built this huge monstrosity, which went well actually for a first time build. But it's okay it don't look too bad from back here, but you start getting in too close and you can tell it wasn't great building it in stone. And I think we come to the conclusion that because these you can't find half on this very well, and because of that the circle itself doesn't go too well. You can see these big gaps here and there, and you could just see it's just not great. So we're going to have another go at it, but in concrete. Although the floor doesn't look too bad in here. The floor looks quite nice and round, which is pretty cool. I've looked into doing it in the water, building this round building in the water, but as the sunrise happens, that looks quite cool. When we place down the columns on this, they need to go into the ground. And I was sort of hoping that if I placed down the foundation, that would act as the ground, but it doesn't. And if I go into free placement of a beam and it goes into a foundation, it still breaks straight away. If I could put down a foundation and then allow a beam to snap onto that, then that's okay. That sits there and it's lovely and it's quite sturdy. But as soon as you go into free placement, it doesn't like it. So, because of that, unless anyone in the comments knows of another way around it, we're not going to be able to build it in the water, which I'm really, really unhappy about, because I was hoping to do one in the water. But we can't do that. So that's a big no-go. I have set something up already over there, which we will go over to in a minute. And we are going to do another one of these, and we're going to do them in concrete. Now, I did go out and start mining. I found a load of caves, getting some iron ore in and some coal and stuff like that. I know you could do it with charcoal as well, and I did pretty much use up all my charcoal. But I still didn't have enough. And silica. Silica is really hard to find around here. And the amount of silica that I would have needed to do this, because bear in mind we're going to need like maybe 200 beams, I think. I haven't quite counted it up because I never counted how many beams I needed around here. But I think that just the circle in the middle is 48 beams, and then you come out by 3. So yeah, 48. That'd be 48 times 4, which is what, 250 odd. So yeah, so it's a lot of silica that we needed. So what I've done to make things easier for this build is I've actually installed a mod that allows me to build stuff without needing the resources for it, basically. A little bit cheaty, but it helps me out to get this building up and running. And then once that's done, I'm going to take the mod off, unless you guys think we should keep the mod on to make building easier. Because let's face it, in this run through, we're not really running through the story at the minute. It is mostly building that we're doing. And if we do that, we might be able to, I don't know, maybe build something up the side of the mountain. I don't know how high we can go. I've never tried to see how high we can go. But maybe we could build something maybe on top of that little peak up there. Might be pretty cool. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. I've always wanted to hit the top of one of these mountains. But like I say, I'm not sure how high we can go. So that would be quite interesting to find out. And having this mod on make it a lot damn sight easier to get up there, especially as obviously I've got work during the days anyway. So to sit here and grind out finding silica and stone and everything else would be a near on impossibility. But let me know in the comments what you think. So I guess we should get over to where I've built the base for the new building and hang around to the end, because this video doesn't finish the way it normally does. Okay, so this is the base that I've laid out, and I think you can already see on this concrete it's so much easier to see the middle of the concrete and the lines and everything else. Let's just get rid of that. I've also put up my 3 pillars, and I've put up a little thingy up here so I can get up on top of this pillar like so, and then I can take that away like so, which is nice. And then we need to hone that. So now we need to get ourselves center. So I'm facing north. Just come over a little bit like so. And then when I face west, just need to go over that way a little bit. North, east, south. And you can see that on the compass, it's pretty much spot on, which is great. That's not bad at all. Right, let's start placing these down then, shall we? Okay, I think they're about right. I don't think they're perfect. I'm not expecting it to be perfect. Right. So now we need to put the bits in the middle there, so you can see how when it gets to the middle, the green box disappears, and my little dot is right in the middle of those 2 blocks there. Okay, so we've got 1. I think it's 3 we can't get. I think there was 1 there and 1 there that they're just not working for some reason, but that's fine. So let's put this up here and shoot our way down. So here's the one that we couldn't get. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this from here. We'll try. Right, so that's all of them gone round. It's a little bit high, I guess. I could have probably made it a little bit lower. I'll probably do for now. I'm sure we'll find out in a minute. So, next thing is, obviously, we need to make them come out now. So, we're going to start from that one. Like so. This is where it gets difficult. Okay, is that about quarter? Yeah, right, okay. So that's about quarter of them there. Very tempted to build this floor up a little bit more. Because now what we need to do... Now this is the bit that I couldn't do on the stone. Because I couldn't find the centre. You see this beam? That line is right in the centre there. Which is really helpful. And I couldn't get this on the stone. But I just want that right in the middle there. About there, I guess. Just like so, and then we can get rid of that. And then I've got to do that all the way around. Okay, so that's all of them in. I can't even jump up on it, it's that high. There we go. So yeah, that's all of them in there. I've started to do this bit, which is what's coming next. And we're going to come out here by 3 beams. Hopefully, that's how it's going to work. Now, I do believe that we don't need this inner circle anymore. But I'm not 100% sure. And I'm not going to do what I did last time. And get rid of it. When it turns out that I actually need it. So... let's put these ones in. Oh, I don't know where that went. I didn't mean to go there. And this should give us a nice circle going all the way around. And where our flooring is going to go. And possibly even a balcony. Okay, so we have all our bits and pieces in now. It's not perfect. As you can see from here, these two and these two are very close together, and there's a big gap there. Not quite sure what went wrong there. That might have been where we put in that extra block. I think that's the only one out of all of these. Yeah, I think these two could probably do with that one coming in a little bit, and that one going that way a little bit. But overall, not too bad. Not too shabby, as they say. So now we've got to look at flooring. So, with the flooring, then we're going to go from there. We're going to do every second one. If we can. Which I'm hoping we can. Oh, now I'm stuck. Oh, crap. I need it to come out of here, but out of this side of it. It's not going to do that, is it? Problem is, I'm stuck now. Can't get out. There we go. That's the kitty. Right, let's get these beams back in. Okay, let's try these floors again. So, we're going to come out of the side of that, and hopefully go into the side of that one. It doesn't seem to want to do it. Okay, let's try going this way around it. So we're going to go every second one. Come on. Get you. Okay. So that's that bit of flooring done. Which looks pretty cool, actually. So what I want to do is I want to bring these down so they come up from the ground. But easier said than done. That's how I want them to look. But, as usual, in this bloody game, it's really difficult to get them to go where you want them to go. I might have to do it like that. No, that's wrong. Just won't go down there, will it? I got it, I got it. How the hell did I get that? What the fuck? Okay, so I tried to do the diagonal beams and it just wasn't working. So I've decided to go for these beams instead and plop them all up that way. I did take some of this flooring out thinking it was stopping the beams from going in, but it just wasn't having it. I could get them going up that way, but I couldn't get them going down into the ground for some reason. I'm also stuck at the minute, again, in here. So I need to start taking some of these beams out now. Because these are holding up everything. And also, it'll unstick me. Right, I'm going to take these top ones out. Because they're not actually needed for what I'm going to be doing. They're literally there just to make it easy to put these bottom beams in. There we go. Let's just take that out there. See if we can put one up on here. That's better. Okay, so it's getting there. Just got to take a few more beams out of here. Hopefully without taking the flooring up. Ah, you bitch. Okay, so here we are. The floor is down. After taking it up, putting it back down again because I wasn't happy with it. Still not. There's still a few bits like this there. Don't know why. I've obviously messed up somewhere when placing all this in the inner circle. Easily done. But yeah, so what I want to do is I want to make like a balcony on this. So what I'm thinking is placing some of these around. So you can see there how much that's overlapping, whereas on that one it doesn't. So this still need work with this, and yeah, still needs a little bit of practice. Okay, I've got part of the way round. Yeah, you can see, look, there's gaps there and there's not gaps there, and see, that's a lovely one, that is. That really does go on quite nicely. And then wall-wise, actually, let's finish this flooring off. And now I am going to get hit with a storm. Now, I thought I'd use the stone walls because I quite like the look of the stone walls. Get out my window. See, look, that's a real small gap there, which is going to look rubbish, isn't it? And I know I need to put a door in somewhere. But, and I also want this to go too high. Okay, so the storm is just finishing. So let us finish this off. And decide what we're going to do there. Because I mean, we're going to need a doorway. Can we just go for a stone wall? Would that... See, it's going to encroach. So it just encroaches on everything, doesn't it? It's sticking through that window up there. So maybe then, if we take that one out. And that one. Just make them normal walls, maybe? Oh, for God's sake. Thank you. Yeah, if we just make these... No, wrong way round. Why did it swap sides? Like that? Maybe? Think we might get away with that. Just. Right, let's take some more of these beams up. I like the way the bird's neck is just staying there. Doesn't care. Right, let's take these ones out as well. I don't think we need these in here. So what I'm thinking is putting in some beams under here. Just to prop some of this up. Give it a bit more strength. Not bad. Now we need to think about a roof. So I have got these with me. They're not too bad actually. Quite impressed. I was expecting these to go yellow or break or something. Okay, what's going on with that one? Why can I not put that in there? What the hell? That's the kitty. I think that wall was round the wrong way. Right, now the rest of the flooring. I think we'll go with that one. Go with that one. Go with that one. Okay, cool. Nah, that ain't working, is it? That's gonna break before I can get to it. Yeah, that's gone. Okay. So it looks like we are going to need some beams to finish the roof off. It's not a bad build. I think it's gone better than the other one. But it's still not perfect, is it? I think you've really got to take your time to get this perfect. For some reason the camera's not working, so I can't even take it out into photo mode. Let me just do some finishing touches to it. Okay, so sort of finished off. I've put all the railings round, finished them off. Done something a little bit funky with the roof. Again, the roof, I did it that way because it was hard to get the pillars in for the roof parts. So basically these parts here, if they came up from there, you could take them up one, but then it was hard to find where the pillars go to put a flat roof on top. So I thought I'd be different and do it like that, which is definitely different. The roof part's made a nice pattern on top though with the triangles. I think that looks quite cool. And to be honest, the further up this build I've got, the patterns have got better. I'll show you when we go inside in a minute what I mean with that. So yeah, you can see by the windows how I haven't been able to put all the windows in because they're just colliding. The walls are just too close together. So I've managed to put some of them in, but like that one there, that one, and obviously the ones at the bottom as well. They just won't fit because they're colliding. I cannot get the window in without that colliding going on, which is a bit of a shame. The door, it's a bit blowy around here. I've got trees falling down all over the place. The door, again, I had to take all the walls down around, put the door frame in, put the door in, and then put the walls back in again afterwards because yeah, again, it was just colliding. Couple of steps in there, and then I've managed to, just underneath here, I've had to put some extra pillars in places, purely because the floor didn't like it. But if we go inside and into here, it's okay. It's not too bad. Like I say, the pattern in the roof. I love that grid system at the top there. That looks really good. And again here, like the triangle and straight line. Again, it's not quite the same all the way around. But you can see what it could achieve if I just did it properly, I guess. It's my fault. It's not the fact of how it's, how it's done. It can be done like this. I've seen it done like this. But I just don't think I've got the skill to do it. So am I pleased with this building? Well, yes and no, really. I think it looks better than the other one we did. But it still needs work. You can see here, look, the floors. They're still a little bit cracked. But again, trying to find the right place to put a pillar underneath it is really difficult. So, yeah, round buildings in Icarus are possible. I'm sure you've all seen the videos. But they are not as easy as they make them look. They are extremely difficult to build and take a lot of time and patience. I'm going to keep this one up, and I'll probably keep the one that's over there as well. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I'm going to keep it there. Let me know in the comments what you think we should use this building for. Because like I say, it's perfectly okay. You can use it as a building. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just a little bit janky. I definitely think I should have another go at it, doing a round building, but not for a while. Because I've had enough of it now. It takes so long to do. I mean, just to do this, and obviously recording as well, it's taken me almost 4 hours to build this up. Admittedly, I have had to take bits down and rebuild them. But I think where I went wrong, we come down here and under here. Can we get under there? No? Why are we not? There we go. Obviously you've got the inner circle of pillars in there, and then you make this outer circle. I think this is this outer circle. I'll bring it up to remind you, but this outer circle, that's where I think I went wrong. It's extremely difficult to get it there properly. And I think that's the one where I should have just taken a bit more time to get it a bit better. But obviously you don't realise that until it's too late. And your flooring's down and you've already spent a couple of hours doing it. So yeah, but it definitely needs a little bit more work. But that's it for now. So let me know in the comments what you think of it. I'm not sure if I like the stone wall. Normally I like the stone walls. But I might look at maybe trying something else. I was thinking how cool it would be to have a glass one. So maybe we could change it all out and put glass. Just make like a big glass greenhouse, but a round one. That would be pretty cool. Just swap all this out for glass. Then I wouldn't need to worry about the windows then, would I? So yeah, could do that. Again, let me know in the comments. Shall we swap this out for glass and have a completely glass building? I think it'd look quite cool. But for now, we're going to call that a day. Hey everyone, just gonna butt in there just before the end. I couldn't let that building go looking the way it did. It was just a little bit too janky. None of the windows had place and everything else. So, I went and redone it. And came up with that. Which is slightly better. There's still a little bit of jankiness with it, and I'll show you that in a minute. But let's go over and have a look. So, this is the inside. And as you can see, all of the windows are now placed, which is one thing. I've got lights going round as well, which is nice. The ceiling looks amazing. Love that spiral pattern. That looks wicked. As I said about the jankiness, if we look, all these walls are pretty much okay. That one starts going a little bit funny. That one. And that one definitely. I have tried to sort them out. You can see there's a pillar going through as well there. I have tried to sort them out, but I think it's to do with the circle that's still in there. If you remember when we first put this down, we had 3 bits that wouldn't go in. So obviously we put down the initial lot, and then you put the bits in between, don't you? And we had 3 that didn't go in. I think where I placed them, it was wrong. I think that's what it is, and that's what's just janked up the side of these a little bit. But it still looks a damn sight better. At least we've still got all the we've got all the windows that are shut. As you can see, like I say, I've got power up here, and we've got lights on the outside as well as the inside. We go around, we've got all our railings in, which look quite cool. There's still a few gaps here, and these gaps correlate to where the jankiness of the walls on the inside go. So you can see that the pillars are just out. They've just come out a little bit on the wrong angle, which is giving us these gaps here. And then if we go to... We got a horse coming in. Go away. Yeah, if we go into photo mode and come out, and we can see that it produces a good pattern on the top as well, except where we get to the janky bit, which is just coming up, which is just here. So again, you can see that pillar is coming up at the wrong angle, and that's what's made that janky. But apart from that, it's that one that's off the most. Should be coming out at more of an angle to its left, I think. Yeah, it should be coming out more of an angle to the left. But I think we can say that this is better than the other one. I've pretty much ripped the other one down completely and started again. Obviously, I kept the circle in the middle. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think about the building in the comments. And I'll hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. See you later, guys.